Hello guys and welcome to part 3 of this video. We're going to continue our boat build. Okay, so next thing to do is now we need to add a hatch to get from here to the bottom. What we're going to do is we're going to get a door and we're going to get a hinged hatch. We're going to get this hinged hatch. We're going to spin it around. We're going to put it right there. If we just spin it, I'm having a bit of a hard time putting it properly on here. You can just spin it. There we go. Oh, actually, so we need to make it one more right here. And we're going to spin that around. Spin it. There we go. Oh, is that on? Yep, that's on. So now we have a hatch we can access from down here up into our boat. Now that we have that done, we're going to exit out. This is annoying. And should we have a hatch up? I actually do think there should be a way of climbing all the way up and out onto the top of our boat. So we can add that right here by just coming down. And what we need to do is we need to come to ladder. We're going to get more of our ladder. We're going to spin that and place it here. There we go. So we're now going to pull up the ladder up here. Just going to spin that around. There we go. Now that we have that here, we're going to come to the top of the boat. This will be if we want to have a scenic view and hopefully not fall off our boat, which would not be very good, but we're going to come to door. You know, I'm going to stop only using one slot, and I'm going to come and add it right there. Spin it, and there we go. We're just going to turn that around. Uh-oh. My firewall is acting up. Oh, they're going to delete that. That was wrongly placed. And we're going to spin it around. There we go. So now we have it here, so we'll be able to actually access the top of our boat. And so now most of the cockpit is done. We're going to, of course, be adding some more details later on. Now we're going to look at our engine. There's a few important things we're going to need to change for our engine. First one being, if you come up here, we kind of have the problem that our air is in our boat. And, I mean, that is okay. There is air in our boat, otherwise we'd suffocate. But I don't really like it being right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to pipes. And we should already have them here. What we need is a piped angle like that. What we're going to do is, it's actually really handy what they do. You can just come here. We're just going to delete one more block. And it shows you the direction of the way is flowing. So as you can see right now, it is flowing sideways. Now we're going to take our straight pipe. We're just going to pull that down. We can now replace our block. And we're going to delete one more right there. One, and there we go. Now we have that here. We will come into here. And we're just going to pop up our blocks up there. Now we're going to use our angled pipe. If we just spin it like that. Now we're going to use something I like to do. Now because this is for our air pipe, we don't need oh, this is angled again. We're just going to pull it up about to here. This should not go underwater unless your boat is in trouble, which hopefully won't happen. But now what we're going to do is we're actually going to add these fluid ports. We're going to get this straight pipe. And we're going to pull it down, because we want, see, I'm not sure with this engine. This is for our air. We don't actually, I'm sorry, but I don't think we have exhaust in this engine for some reason, unless, let me check. Yeah, actually, no, we do have exhaust. So actually, that pipe right there was our exhaust. Okay, I thought that was our air pipe, but it's not. So now we're going to actually come and replace that. So, little change of plans. I forgot that was our exhaust pipe. So, we're going to come here, and we're going to place it. So, you see how we have our pipe coming down here? What we're going to do is we're going to delete the block directly under this pipe. Make sure you delete the right block. Just delete 2 blocks. Then you'll see exactly where this is. And now what we can do is we can take this block. I'll just take that right there. We're going to take this, we're going to delete our pipes here, and now to make sure we get the right pipe moving, we're going to use these, oh, actually, never mind. Considering, actually, because we won't have anything running up to that pipe. It's really just going to be for decor. We're just going to add our pipe system. It's good to have some pipes that aren't in blocks, so it's easier for you to know where you have your pipes. And we're just going to add it here. Now you see there is a problem there. We don't want any water getting in there. That would be very bad for our boat. And we're just going to square that in. And yes, so now we have that. I'm going to add one more block in here. I'm now going to come and get a wedge. We're going to get our wedges. We're going to spin them around. We're going to place them down here. Place them in there. We're going to spin that around. And now what we're also going to do is we're going to delete this right here. And we're going to spin it. Add one more block. And now it gives a really nice finish, which I really like to do on our boats. This pipe is going to be for decor. It looks good, so we're just going to save this. There we go. So we have our propeller, our rudder. Now another thing we need to add is more weight on the boat. Of course, you add a little bit of weight when you're on the boat, but that's not enough weight. So right now what we're making is our keel. If you went to my blog, I was talking about all the basic parts you need in a boat, and the keel is definitely an important part. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not. We're going to add 3 right here and see if the boat is more stable. You don't want to add too much weight because then your boat will actually go underwater. And you can see right now the boat is a little bit back heavy, so what we could do is take off a little bit of weight. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. See you next time. Subscribe if you liked it.